Hello, it is V from V Love and Crystals. Guess what? Today is a pick a card reading with the lovely Tara from Kittens, Weights, and Tarot. Please do check her out. Her link will be down below. She is bringing you a video just like I am. Two-parter collab. We have Sunburn or Suntan, Summer 2020 pick a card reading. I'm going to have 3 timestamps waiting for you. Check out my shirt. Look at the bright side. This is totally suitable for this video. This is actually a shirt, and I'm using it as a tablecloth. I do that a lot with a lot of my shirts, beautiful blouses that I have. I stretch them, I pin them to my little table, and bada bing, bada boom. Okay, so thank you so much for being here. Please check out Tara's channel, see what timestamps she has waiting for you, what videos, what messages. And I can't wait to do this. And everything's going to be linked below as well, all the decks that I've used. And think of yourself while I shuffle. What is my summer going to look like in 2020? Alrighty friends, we are ready. I'm going to put the butterflies up top. So timestamps are available waiting for you down below by the time you see this. What draws, if you're new to pick a cards, we are tarot readers. We shuffle for each pile. We get them ready for you, and then whatever you feel like you want to uncover, discover, whatever you want to, I don't know, reveal, the timestamp will be matching each pile in my description box. Please do check it out. Have fun. I'll see you over on the piles. If you would like to pick with your choose with your intuition first, always. And then if you want a second option, number 1, you're going to have this beautiful turquoise stone. Number 2, you're going to have this tiger eye. And number 3, you're going to have this red stone. Pile number 1, this is for you. Let me know what you're feeling, how you're doing. Ooh, okay, pile number 1, we have some good messages here. So this came out in reverse, 10 of Wands. So this is about you actually feeling relief. There's relief here. You worked hard, and now it's time for you to take a little breather. So I don't know if some of you are going to be taking a little vacation, a staycation. There's some kind of like breakage, breakage, wow. Breakthrough, some kind of, like something is falling away here. This is beautiful. You see how if in this card, there's water flowing. So there's a breakthrough before it was blocked. Woo! Things are flowing again. Things are aligning themselves. Things are getting back to how they should be. Look, take a leap of faith. So now you're going to have more time on your hands this summer. Man, that's amazing. Wow, I can see that happening for myself as well. So you were probably in the books or in your work, or just maybe taking care of a lot of loose ends, or just you hustling and bustling every single day. And now this summer, there's something happening here where you're going to find freedom, liberation. Yes, you're going to feel like, man, now I can actually do what I wanted to do. I can actually tackle my goals and tasks, and not the tasks, the mundane ones, but the actual ones that, that are going to bring me joy, which is like your hobbies, or you taking care of stuff around the house that, you actually want to take care of. Like maybe you want to fix your patio or plant some seeds or something, or take care of family, spend time with family, do more family game nights or something like that, or go out in nature. Maybe now you're going to actually be able to do things. Before you were a little bit like, you're right, this energy is like, you didn't have time for anything. Your workload was just intense and stressful and heavy. And now it's like, the floodgates are opening. This is beautiful. Relieving the stress, some kind of relief here for you, pile number 1. So we have candy loaded. Social gatherings, celebration, thank you, special events. So I think there's some kind of milestone or accomplishment that you just crossed, or you will cross. It's like, okay, now I get to tap into the things that I want to do, like I said, and you achieving these goals, which is beautiful because you didn't have time to do so. And now, forget it, it's over. that phase, that's for the birds. Now it's time for you to live your life the way you should. So candy loaded, I think you're going to be loaded with lots of ideas and accomplishing a lot of goals, more goals than you thought you would. You tapping more into your inner child also. I feel like there's a lot of youth here. We have look in a book. Whatever your question right now, you'll find the answer in a book. The words you find will bring the insight you seek. Maybe this is you educating yourself. You having more time to read or learn. Maybe you want to build something for yourself. Like let's say you want to learn how to, I don't know, make a business. Or you're like, okay, so what do I need to do? What's the behind the scenes portion of it? What paperwork do I need to sign? What's the legal part of it? Like how, this is you just putting your ducks in a row. Like you educating yourself, learning something, mastering a skill, and figure out what the kinks are, working through the kinks, and then getting all those missing pieces together to form a big cohesive puzzle. Or this is just you having more time to read. This is you having more time to read and really relax and absorb information. Before you couldn't, you were stressed the heck out. Now this one, let's look at this carefully. This is, I took the words out because I wanted to just read intuitively, and I kept the words and I put them in my little gin, in my charms bin. Oh, this is total summer right here. This is you getting back to, this is you grounding yourself. Look, she's having a conversation with the fairy. The fairy is giving her a flower. It's like, look, you've accomplished so much. Here's your gift, your beautiful rose, and it's alive. Here's your youth back. Here's your life back. I think you're going to be getting your life back, and there's something flourishing within you. It's like something that's going to be growing, like just your independence, your confidence, the love that you have for life again. And this woman, she's like very humble about it. She's just very at peace. Look, she's at peace. She's like, I just love being me right now. A lot of passion for herself and patience and appreciation. You're going to have more appreciation for life and what life has to offer you. Before you couldn't see it, your head was down. Now you're going to be looking up and actually noticing what birds are flying around you, what beautiful flowers are blossoming over your head, people passing by in their little boats. Look at that little boat right here. So I think this is you opening your eyes. This is like a new transformation, a new awakening for you. And life is here. And it's like, hello, it's time to live me up. Live me up to the fullest. Life wants you to live it up, okay? Number one, the summer is going to be a great one, an abundant one. So that's what I have for you, pile number uno. Please do check out the lovely tarot from Kitten's Weights and Tarot to see your additional message. I think you're going to love it because she always brings the fun, and she always sets up her table in a beautiful way. So check her out. Thank you so much for joining me if you came over from her channel. And I hope to see you again. Please don't be shy. I post a lot of videos. Hope to see you again. All right, let's go. Pile number 2. Hey, pile number 2, this is what you chose. Let's see what you have. All right, friendly pile number 2. I'm sorry, yes, number 2. What's up? So this is your message. Your message for you for this summer. The message is about you making connections, you getting back to, your family. It's all about, okay, so I'm getting connections with family and connections to knowledge. I would say check out number 1, because we talked about look in a book and you needing to educate yourself or just get back into reading or just learning about something, maybe learning a new skill or something like that, because you'll have more time to do so. Number 1 is beautiful. Man, you worked so hard and now you're having freedom is on your side. So now this message, the 9 of Cups, I feel like this, there's a sense of connection, there's a sense of attachment, there's a sense of togetherness with this pile. So I don't know if you're going to be spending more time with family, you're going to be spending more time learning about yourself, you're going to be spending more time doing things you love to do. We got books, a book in number 1, and now we have books in number 2. So please do check out number 2. That's what I'm getting. Check out number 1. I think that's what's my intuition's telling me to tell you. You might have a sliver of your message there. So I feel there's a lot of, look, there's signs here. Be receptive to the subtle messages from nature as you go about your day. Nature talks to us continually. We need only open our hearts and minds. So signs, knowledge, I think you putting pieces together, you finding something out about yourself. You just, I think it's time for your brain to really start functioning the way it should. Before you were so busy, before you were distracted, before, you know, maybe you were in fear, or just maybe you just didn't have time to really quiet your mind. And I think now is the time, this summer, things are going to be changing for you. Things are going to be, it's like, I feel like it's something that you've been wishing, like, I don't know, you've been wishing for something. You've been wishing for, I don't know, like a sense of, like, answers. Like, I want to know who I am. Like, maybe you're trying to figure out what your life purpose is, and this summer, you're going to figure it out. You're going to seek that knowledge. You're going to look, and this is celebration here. You're going to finally come to an understanding of who you're meant to be. I feel there's some kind of awakening, some kind of like aha moments coming for you. The signs, synchronicities coming into your life, you picking up on those signals, the red flags, seeing the birds, the feathers, the numbers playing big roles in your life, or just little things here and there that, you know, makes you think like, oh wow, I've seen this 1,000 times this year. I wonder what this means. And you looking it up, you inquiring, like you really, it's like something's going to spark your interest and you're going to want to learn more about it. You see a lot of, let's say you see a lot of birds. Oh man, what is that? And you doing research, and then it's taking you down this other rabbit hole of information. And it's just, yeah, I think it's just something is unlocking inside of your brain, inside of your heart. It's like you're some kind of, like I said, with pond number 1, there was like some kind of blockage, and then that is breaking free. The floodgates are opening, the waterfalls pouring through. You're fulfilling your wish. Something that, it's like your life purpose, you're finally in the beginning stages of tapping into what you're supposed to be doing. Finally. And there's something to celebrate. There's a big fat milestone waiting for you to say, hey, look at me, I'm here. And you're like, oh my gosh, we need to celebrate. Look, we need to acknowledge that we went through a rough time, and now we can actually relax and enjoy the fruits of our labor, enjoy the road we just crossed together, you, me, mind, body, and spirit. That's what I'm saying. I feel there's some kind of like connections here, like you aligning yourself more, you knowing who the heck you're supposed to be, some kind of like confirmation, signs, like you listening closely to nature, to yourself. Summer is about self-discovery, self-mastery, and knowledge. We have butter pecan reason. So, like I said, the purpose. You got to know what your reason is. What is your reason for living? You got to figure it out. This summer, it's about you figuring things out. And it's like, it's going to come naturally. I don't think you even have to try that hard to figure it out. It's just going to come to you. You're probably going to be dreaming, and boom, aha, I know what I'm supposed to do. Tap into your youth. For me, I feel like this is like, yeah, emotional roller coaster ride. It's like, okay, up and down, like it comes in waves, all these feelings, emotions. But tap into your youth also, for me, is like saying to go back to how you used to function when you were younger, before you became stressed out, or before you became a mother, or before you became a father, or before you became a priest, whatever. Or before you got into the hustle and bustle and the grinding part of your career. What were you like before? We need to tap into that. And when you came into this world, we were more intuitive. We were more in tune with our spiritual side. And then as we got older, we kind of detached a little bit, because we had to adjust to the 3D life. So we got to tap back into our spirituality, tap back into our intuition, because that's how we can, lead our lives in a better way, more safer way, and we'll have more knowledge this way. We're going within. So I think the knowledge is within, in your higher self. You just have to tap into that, and see where the road takes you. Maybe there's a bigger pot of gold waiting for you. on this side of the rainbow. On this side of the rainbow was another pot of gold, but on this side of the rainbow, you know, that first of all, the rainbow is it's circular, so you still got a long journey to go. Keep on going, keep going. But you still have a little rainbow, a little pot of gold waiting for you with some knowledge and maybe some new friends or spiritual goodness here waiting for you, an awakening here, a tower moment here and there, a good one. We have, look at this, she's looking free, she's looking happy, she's looking like she accomplished something, and she's letting her hair loose. Like something is it's just liberating. It's there's some kind of liberation happening here, some freedom, independence. This is like you tapping into who you're supposed to be finally, and you're able to be. Before you were just living, you know, everyday life just to get by, but now you're actually being your authentic self. Gorgeous. And we have birds flocking, so you, birds of a feather flock together. Maybe you're finding your tribe. Maybe you're a star seed. You got a lot of stars here. I feel there's a lot of vibrancy here, like life, like opening. So I'm gonna say, June, get ready. Get ready. Start resting now. You're gonna need your rest. That's all I gotta say. Prepare and get your journal and start writing all your signs down, all the synchronicities you receive, and have fun. Have an awesome, awesome summer. Let me know how this turns out. Let me know in September how your summer turns out, or October. And please do check out Tara's channel. It's going to be linked below. She's going to have a video with timestamps waiting for you for your extended reading. All right, now we're on to pile number 3. Hi, pile number 3. Thank you for being here. Let's see what we have for you. We have the 3 of coins. So number 1, man, no more burdens. You're breaking free. Maybe a vacation or a staycation, but there's some treats coming in, some celebrations, something for you to look forward to. And then number 2, oh my goodness, there's some kind of life purpose seeping through. It's like a new life purpose for you, and you're like, okay, this is what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna take action. Okay, pile number 3, we have the 3 of Pentacles, light at the end of the tunnel, cherry vanilla for love, life energy, have a humble heart, proceed with caution, raise your vibration, seek out solitude, and this blossoming flower. I'm going to say that this summer might be a little bit of a sunburn, but you can avoid it. You can overcome this. You have the power. Tomorrow is not in the textbooks permanent ink. No, tomorrow is changeable. So if you don't like what you hear today, you can always say, you know what, I think I'm gonna take the proper precautions to avoid this little hiccup. So I think there's gonna be some kind of obstacle. Like what the energy is telling me is that you might come across somebody who might want to work with you, and they might ask something of you, and you might say yes. There's a chance for you to say yes. Because I feel like we're getting ourselves in a little pickle here where we're needing to see the light again. So to me, this is saying, be careful, watch what you're putting your signature on, make sure you read the fine print. If you sign up with something, make sure you're paying extra attention to the little line underneath whatever, 10 pages down. If you're buying a home, make sure you're reading everything carefully. If you're working with someone closely, if you're doing like a sponsorship, make sure you read everything carefully. If you're getting yourself into a love triangle, make sure you know, prepare yourself for this, you know, like, oh man, I can see myself loving these 2 people. Let me just, you know, stop dating one person and focus on the other person and see if that connection is stronger. Like you setting things apart and, you know, seeing how things are individually, you know, because we can't be in a relationship with, you know, more than 2 people. I mean, some people can make it work, you know, that to each their own. If you can make it work, hey, kudos to you. There are the poly relationships, right? People have more than one partner. But for the most part, I feel like I don't think this is going to be your cup of tea, because look, we have you in the dark tunnel trying to get out. So just be careful if you're dating more than one person. Try to, you know, sort things out in your heart, in your brain. How is it going to really work for you in the long end to be dating two people, etc., etc.? You working, this is collaboration effort here. So maybe you are, you know, building something with someone and then they don't give you what they're promising. Just be very, very careful, because if money is involved, that's where you should draw the line, right? That's where you should really take proper precautions and be and think logically, like, oh, wait a minute. And, you know, use your intuition. If you feel something is off, yeah, feel the energy. If you feel something is a little bit like, I don't know if I can trust this person, go within. So that there's light at the end of the tunnel, so you will see your way through, because you're going to go within. You're going to be very intelligent and you're going to make smart decisions. So going forward, trust yourself, read everything, make sure you're informed, make sure nobody's trying to pull a whammy over you. There's light at the end of the tunnel. You will see this through. You will see. You will see. Cherry vanilla love. Love, passion, relationships. I think this has to do with either a love triangle. Maybe you find somebody, maybe you were married and you found somebody else and you're like, oh my gosh, I didn't mean to find this person. I just meant to go out for a walk and oh my gosh, I just started talking to somebody. So just be careful, like, oh man, maybe I shouldn't keep talking to that person because I'm already married, or whatever the case is. This can be a triangle situation, or just you, maybe you are partner, maybe you're collaborating with your partner. Maybe you guys are working together on a business, and it's just you're underwater trying to keep the business afloat, and you will see through. That's another message for you, okay? If you're working with your mates on a business or whatever, making money together, and you're married also, and you're running a household and a business, there's going to be some lights coming through. Life energy, yes, the light will shine through. Vibrance, the happy fairy of sunshine, brings lots of love, lots of life-giving energy. She reminds you to shine your lights and to reveal anything in the shadows that needs to be healed. So something's going to be coming through, some kind of revelation here. You're going to realize something's going to come to the dark, to the light. Whatever's done in the darkness comes to the light. It's just a matter of time. So just, yeah, for June, just be careful of little things, you know, being hidden, or the truth not being true. I mean, like, not being shown just yet, but it will come through. It will. Life energy, it will shine. Have a humble heart. This, to me, this is like you just, you know, staying quiet. Don't react. Don't overreact. Just think about your words before you speak them. Proceed with caution. Yes, proceed. If you're getting yourself in a love triangle, be careful. If you're building a business with your partner, make sure you're reading everything. Make sure before you sign stuff, the documents. If you're buying a house, make sure you read every single page. You know, bring somebody along who can help you decipher what's on the pages. Raise your vibration. June is about you really aligning yourself and correcting yourself, and you staying high and positive, and you tackling everything on with positivity, positive words, positive mindset, right? Make sure you're staying high in this energy. Don't let it depress you. Don't let it bring you down. You will see the ends of the tunnel. Look, the train going through the tunnel. Look, the train. This is funny. Raise your vibration. Yes, stay high, stay elevated. Be more mature when you react to something. React from a logical way, more mature way. Don't let your inner child seep through and be like, and have a tantrum. Make sure you're dealing with it in a productive and efficient way, responsible way. If you have to confront somebody, or, you know, wipe something away, or if you have to be the disciplinarian in the situation, make sure you're coming from a more mature standpoint, you know, the authoritative standpoint, because you don't want to, I guess you just, look, caution is here. You want to do things smoothly as you can. If there's something that you have to take care of by the end of the summer, something little like aggravating. So you might get frustrated, but just stay high here. Seek out solitude, again, with the vibration stuff. Yes, seek out solitude, stay in your highest vibration. Don't let it bring you down. It might be something that may cause disappointment or a little bit of sadness, but now that you know this, you can proceed with caution. Look at that. Seek out solitude, peace, have a peace of mind. Wusa, calm yourself. Before you react, before you speak, just calm yourself. And this blossoming flower, this little girl, she's like in the flower, she's like one with the flower. Something's gonna grow out of this. I think whatever you learn in this phase right here, it's gonna bring you some kind of clarity. It's gonna bring you growth and strength. And you're gonna grow thicker skin. The petals aren't falling. Look at that, they're strong. So this is gonna bring you some kind of like, okay, and now I know what I'm supposed to do. And you know what? Now I know what to avoid in the future. This is a lesson, a curving, a learning curve. And then you have little sheep here in the back. So to me, that's saying, watch out for wolves in sheep's clothing. Watch out for people who might deceive you in this summer. That's probably why we have proceed with caution. So use your intuition and let it guide you. That's what I have for you. Thank you for being here. Number 3, don't even worry. You don't even know what you need to do. Read everything. Use your intuition. If something feels off, investigate it, or just be with yourself. Just be. Calm yourself, and those answers will come through. Life energy. The happy fairy of sunshine brings lots of life-giving energy. She reminds you to shine your lights and to reveal anything in the shadows that needs to be healed. You will heal. You will get over this. It's just going to be a little bit of a, oh, crap. All right, but I got this. I'm strong. All right, I'm V. Thank you for your time. Don't forget to check out Tara's video. She has timestamps waiting just for you. And happy summer. Bye-bye.